I was a hot mess. High on anxiety, low on confidence. At the beginning of my journey, I'm a 108-pound, 20-year-old misfit. I feasibly quit everything I started. It seemed like everybody around me knew exactly what they wanted to do with their lives. They knew the jobs they would land, how many kids they'd have. My buddy Steve, however, was a firefighter, and he was the epitome of clarity and purpose as he talked about these amazing fires that he had and rescues that he conducted. And I remember thinking to myself, dude, that's your job? But weeks turned to months, and stories turned to lessons. And I was hanging off his every word. And one day he turns to me and he says, Shelley, why don't you just apply? Which was clearly the most ridiculous thing I'd ever heard. I was 108 pounds. I had no related skills, knowledge, or experience. But something inside me that day stirred. You know, just a little. I went home that night and I'm lying in bed looking up at my white stippled ceiling. And I said 3 words that changed the rest of my life. And those words were, why not me? And in that moment, something magical happened because I didn't care what it cost in blood, sweat, money, time, or tears. I was going to be a firefighter. I battled and I bruised my body, getting it ready, and I learned about fire pumps and friction loss. Some days I was in so much physical pain, I actually had to log roll myself out of bed. And I battled for 1,162 days. But on the 1,163rd day, my phone rang. Shelley Varela, it's Deputy Chief Borden. We'd like to welcome you aboard as our city's first female firefighter. And I realized the power of story, and that the stories that we tell ourselves have the ability to keep us stuck. I realized that when we are able to reframe our inner stories, we're able to change what becomes feasible and what we can project ourselves towards and what we can actually accomplish. And when we do that, what we get to tell the world, that story that we get to leave behind us when we're gone, changes. We're so busy thinking about the time we have and the possibility we don't, but we need to think about the possibility we have and the time we don't. I believe on the day we draw our last breath, the person we are gets to meet the person we could have become. Our job in that blink of time is to close the gap.